Factsverse presents Genius Ideas That Would Change the World. Number 1. A genius water-saving idea. Most people use the bathroom and then wash their hands after. That means that you need to use water to flush the toilet and then again to wash your hands. This toilet allows you to wash your hands, and the water that you use would be used for your next flush. If everybody installed a toilet like this, it would save a lot of water. Number 2. Keeping the beach clean. This coffee shop located by the beach wants to do its part to help keep the beach clean. Every person who fills a bucket with trash that they find on the beach gets a free coffee. If someone did this at every beach, we wouldn't have to worry about trash and litter destroying our coastlines. Number 3. Traffic lights in the Ukraine. This is one of the most genius ideas that would change the world if the whole world were to get on board. In the Ukraine, the poles that hold the traffic lights light up either red, green, or yellow based on the color of the traffic light. That makes it possible for drivers down the road to see the color of the light. Also, it makes it very difficult to miss seeing the light and running it. This is such a great idea, it makes you wonder why other countries haven't started using a similar idea. It would cut down on the number of traffic accidents each year. Number 4. Water fountain for dogs. When people take their dogs to the park or for long walks on a hot day, they need to bring a bottle of water with them with a bowl for the dog if he gets thirsty. This water fountain was designed for people and dogs. The water pools in the bowl at the bottom so that the dogs can have a chance to take a drink. Number 5. Preventing trucks from getting stuck under bridges. It's not uncommon for tractor-trailers to get stuck under low bridges. This sign is genius. If the truck hits the sign while going under it, it'll get stuck under the bridge. If all low bridges had one of these signs, trucks wouldn't get stuck and traffic wouldn't get backed up. It'd also make the truck drivers' jobs a lot easier. Number 6. Organizing hardware. When you buy something that's not yet assembled, the screws and the hardware are often all in one bag together. If 2 screws look alike, it can make the assembly process a bit confusing. This is something that all manufacturers should try. Each screw and piece of hardware is in its own bag, and they're organized based on which step in which they're needed. It can take a lot of the confusion out of assembling products. Number 7. Mountain Finder. If you're planning to hike in the mountains, or if you want to see beautiful views, you need to bring some binoculars. If you're in Switzerland, you can look in this handy mountain finder. Each pipe gives you an amazing look at different parts of the mountains. Every mountain should have something like this. Number 8. Mats on beaches. Anyone who's ever tried to push a stroller or take a wheelchair down to the beach knows that it is incredibly difficult. This beach placed an accessibility mat on the sand to make it easier to get from the car to the beach. If every beach had something like this, it would make beach outings much easier for parents and the handicapped. Number 9. Toothpaste ingredients that you can understand. If you've ever read the ingredients on your toothpaste bottle, chances are you don't know what any of those ingredients are or what they do. This toothpaste lists each ingredient, where it comes from, and what it does. All toothpaste companies should do this so you know exactly what you're cleaning your teeth with. Number 10. Don't wait for elevators. This is a great idea. Rather than getting to the elevator and waiting around, you can press the call button before you get to the elevator. By the time you get to the elevator doors, they should already be open, or close to it at least. This might save you a few seconds or even a couple minutes. I mean, let's face it, waiting for an elevator, it just feels like forever, doesn't it? Number 11. Never mess up your pill regimen. The cover of this medicine bottle is really great. There is a timer that lets you know the last time you opened the bottle. If you need to take your pill every 8 hours, for example, this cover will let you know if it's too early to take a dose or if you're late taking it. This is great, especially if you're taking several medications. Number 12. Second set of curtains. If you don't like the look of blinds or curtains, this is a great idea. It's a curtain rod that runs on top of the window, allowing you to hang dark drapes that can be closed to keep the light out. Number 13. Handy elevator buttons. If you're taking the elevator and your hands are full, you'd need to put everything down to try and press a button for your floor. This elevator is great because it has buttons on the floor and the wall. If your hands are full, you can press the buttons with your feet, allowing you to keep your hands full. Number 14. See-through roofs. Delivery trucks are often dark, which makes it difficult for the driver to find the boxes that they need for each address. UPS has found a way to solve this problem, though. The roof of the truck is see-through. When it's light outside, the light will come into the truck, eliminating the need for a flashlight or an interior light. Number 15. The perfect park for children. This park, located in Copenhagen, is great for kids who are learning to ride bikes. Throughout the park are little roads. The children can practice riding and they can learn the rules of the road. It's a much safer way to go than letting the kids ride on the streets. Number 16. Eliminate the need for benches. This safety fence is great. Not only is it a fence, it's also a bench. This eliminates the need for benches that can take up a large amount of space on the boardwalk. Number 17. Helping the elderly and disabled get across the street safer. These buttons should be set up in crosswalks all over the world. An able-bodied person can press the top button to cross the street. If a person has trouble walking, or if a mother is crossing the street with a small child, they can press the bottom button. That'll give them more time to get across the street safely. Number 18. Keep from getting sick when using public bathrooms. Many people worry about the germs on the door handles in public restrooms, and they should. Well, to keep people from spreading germs, this bathroom has a door handle on the floor and lets you use your foot to open the door, which will allow you to avoid the germs on the door handle. Number 19. Airless tires. Anyone who rides a bike knows that one tiny hole can result in the air escaping. That would make riding impossible, of course, because then you have a flat tire. But these airless tires are great. If you're out riding, you never have to worry about a flat tire ever again. Number 20. A swing for parents and babies. This is a great idea for parents who want to swing with their children safely. Rather than putting your baby on your lap, you each have your own swing. It's much safer for the baby and much more comfortable for the parents. Number 21. Parking lines on the walls. This parking garage made a minor change to help people park in the lines easier, and it is genius. The lines go up the wall so that drivers can be sure that they are not taking up two spaces. Every parking garage needs something like this. Number 22. Shopping carts with attached calculators. There's nothing worse than getting to the checkout at the grocery store and finding out that you spent more than you can afford. Many people bring a calculator with them, or they use the calculator on their smartphone, but that's kind of difficult to hold while you're shopping. This supermarket placed calculators on all of their carts. That helps shoppers keep track of what they're buying and what they'll be spending. Number 23. High-tech flash drives. There's nothing worse than trying to put information on a flash drive only to find that you don't have enough space. This high-tech flash drive lets you know exactly how much storage is available just by looking at it. Every flash drive should have this feature. Number 24. Laundromat/gym. The owner of this laundromat had a great idea. By adding gym equipment to the laundromat, the customers can work out while they wait for their wash. This is a huge time saver. Customers don't need to go to the gym after they leave the laundromat. They can kill two birds with one stone and work out at the laundromat. Number 25. Marked sheets. These sheets are great. Most people who need to make a bed often put the short side on the long side accidentally. They realize their mistake, then they have to turn the sheets around. These sheets are marked so that you know which is the short side and which is the long side, and it makes making a bed a lot easier. Subscribe for more!